Hey, this is True Warrior Success Method, Step 5, your tribe. And this is Module 5. This is a really, really important part of building relationships. And it's ironclad trust. You have to have ironclad trust in your relationships or you're going to have serious problems. Even when it comes to business, people want to do business with people they trust. In intimate relationships, you have to trust your partner. Friendships, trust is the biggest thing. Because if they don't have faith that you're going to do the right thing, or you're going to be honest, or you're going to have integrity when their back is turned, you're never going to have access to the full person that person is. They're never going to give their all to you because they're always going to have some kind of guard up. It's really hard to hug somebody when they're like this, right? It's really hard to trust somebody with your money if they're still not sure about you. And this is about integrity. You have to make sure that you say what you do and you do what you say, that the person that you're dealing with knows that you're the same exact person when they're not around as you are when you are around. I'll use this as an example. When I was in my drug use days back in the day, 15, 20 years ago, I never really stole anything from anybody. But my stepbrother was a pathological stealer. He was a kleptomaniac. He was a liar. He did all of these different things, and it made me not trust who he was. In fact, every single day I'd have to lock my door before I left my house. I would count my money. I would set up little traps to make sure that he wasn't ripping me off. And every single word that he said was a lie. Now you fast forward 15 years up to now, I'm still paranoid. Anytime he comes around, if something's missing, I always think it's him. If he tells me something, I never believe him. It's like the boy who cried wolf. He cried wolf, he cried wolf, he cried wolf, and there was never a wolf. And then when there was finally a wolf, nobody believed him. Having trust is super important because it helps you navigate and move in the way that you want to do. When you have trust, you can do absolutely anything and have the support and backing of the people around you. They believe in you, they have faith in you. But if people don't have faith in you, then you have nothing. You're all by yourself and you're digging yourself a hole. So where in your life have you been dishonest or ruined relationships through deception? And think about how has that negatively affected that part of your life? What kind of ways can you rekindle that trust, that relationship? Help make it back to normal again. Now, nobody will ever forget what you did, but they can forgive you. But the best way to deal with this is from the get-go, be 100% trustworthy, be 100% transparent, be as open as you possibly can, because now you have a teammate on your side. And if somebody does you dirty, that's on them. I learned something in one of my podcasts, and one of the people that I was interviewing, they are partners with Marshall Falk. And one of the best advice that she ever got from him was, if somebody's going to do something bad to you and you know that they're trying to take advantage of you, let them, because that's a reflection of themselves. And you know what? Now you know how to deal with that person from this point on. You don't want to be that person that has that tainted reputation, that ruined something or burned a bridge. Always be integral. Always have character. Always have trust and faith. Always make sure you're the best person that you can be, whether people are watching or not. Because let me tell you, everything comes to light. It may not be now, it may not be tomorrow, but it might be in 5 years. How many people you know have been cheating on their significant other and got caught in the stupidest way? See, God or the universe or whatever you want to call it will always bring light to all our darkness. You'll always get caught. And the problem with lying is you got to consistently lie even more to cover up that lie. Now you have 50 lies to cover up one. And now you got to hold that position for the rest of your life. If you have a habit of lying, you accumulate 5, 10, 20 lies, you times that by 10 or 50. I mean, that's exhausting. Isn't it just easier to tell the truth? Isn't it easier to be better to somebody that you have them on your side? The power of trust is the most important thing. In fact, they're taking a survey. The number one thing that people look for when doing business with somebody is trustworthiness. If you're not trustworthy, you have nothing. You're all by yourself and you're going to be completely alone. So if it's by your nature to stretch the truth or tell lies, find a way to be more honest. Find a way to be more transparent, even if you have to be vulnerable. it will go so much farther in your life. The truth shall set you free. And honesty and trust is everything you have. See you in the next chapter.